All right, first launch. Let's get her trimmed down, see what she'll do. Cool. We are live, Captain.
We are live.
Morning, guys. So, some good news. Big motor fired up, and I think it's going to run like a champ. Nathan and I managed to get the trolling motor installed, and it's pretty awesome already. We played with it a little bit. They just let everybody go, and I can't see a dang thing, and they all went running like a bat out of hell that way, and we're not going to do that. So we're still sitting here at the ramp, and we're going to drop the trolling motor and go that way with some chatterbaits and some swim jigs. We've already got a pretty good wind blowing out of northwest. It's actually chilly out here this morning. I brought a sweatshirt, but I don't have it on because that's a little much. But the only technical difficulty we have at the moment is Nathan's not mic'd, so he's going to be screaming at the camera so everybody can hear him. But here we go, first tournament on camera for AE fishing. So stick around, this is going to get interesting one way or the other. So we're 5 minutes in, starting to get a little bit of light out here. We're cruising up this east bank of Lake Hamilton because neither one of us had seen this lake, and everybody else took off from the boat ramp and went, I don't know where, they just disappeared. And since we don't know anything, we decided to start right here close to the boat ramp. I mean, it looks great. I mean, there's buggy whips and there's some reeds in there. We've got pepper grass below us scattered. So yeah, we're out here trying to figure it out. So the only kind of practice we had was looking at Navionics on the phone and got some idea about the contours of this lake, and then looking at Google Earth satellite photos to try to figure something out with vegetation. We're fishing the windy side right now, which is the west side along US 27 in some buggy whips, and it looks good. And Nathan's throwing a swim jig and I'm throwing a chatterbait. I got the new trolling motor is just awesome. This Ultrex, it's super quick. I've almost thrown myself out of the boat once. I'm sure that is going to happen an awful lot more today. I'm going to throw myself out of this boat at some point. But we're searching, so stick around.
Once you know there is a cut before you got.
That's what it looks like. It looks like it has screen room on the back, so we may be stopping for breakfast. Because we're downwind of a restaurant. I think it's Floridino's, and they're cooking some good smelling breakfast. And these fish aren't hungry, but we are. We may stop and have breakfast and then do some fishing later. So, we are hardcore tournament fishermen, can't you tell?
Something's out there to the back of us.
Could have been a couple grass. Is it still on the screen?
Almost right there, that dark spot. The boat's huge.
We'll mark it. So all you got to do is go to it, hit mark, waypoint. So we got it. We can go back to it.
Okay.
And then you hit exit so it starts scrolling again. Yeah, I can see that's bluegill beds.
But that was like a deep.
Yeah, we'll go back and check that later. Yeah, there's access to Floridino's. They don't look open though.
Wow, water from that.
There we go. I like it. Hey, let's get in there and fish that too. That's something different. I want that swim jig. All right, putting the chatterbait up. Gonna give the swim jig a whirl. We're gonna get up shallow here. Got a cut here and all these buggy whips in a sandy beach where they cleaned out in front of the restaurant. We're gonna slow down. We got wind blowing into that cut. We got about 5 feet of water here. I like this sparse grass we got growing here. I don't even know what that is. All right, fishies, what's going on? Give us a hint. All right, Nathan, before we lose this cloud cover, let's run up. There's a couple residential canals right up here. I didn't see anybody go that way. Let's run up, we got cloud cover, and we still got a morning bite. Let's run up there and fish some topwater inside those residential canals and see if there's some fish in there pushing bait up against the seawalls. Headed to spot number 2. Ooh, this looks good. All right, so we're in spot number 2. We ran up into a cove here on the northwest corner of Hamilton, and what we found is isolated islands of buggy whips. It's got some scattered pads in out here. It looks like dollar pads and some big lily pads. We got a little cove. We got a big thick area of pads there. It looks great. And we're in about, I don't know how deep we are. We're in about 6 feet of water, I'm guessing. Let's get this trolling motor launched.
6 foot of water.
6 foot of water. And yeah, so stick around. This might get interesting in here. The other thing we're seeing is red sky in the morning, so it's gonna get rough out here today, so we're gonna stick it out though. This is the day to catch some big fish, so stick around. The wappa plappa.
The wappa plappa.
The wappa.
I would say kaboom.
I hope so.
If he does, I got something for him.
The wappa plappa. Oh, what do I want to throw? Yeah, I guess, sir. Right here? Oh, up there in the flat. Oh. All right, spin rocket, go get me one. I am digging this trolling motor. Straight in front of the boat? Okay. Ooh, we got fish all over the place in here. So we also made some other changes yesterday to we remodeled the bow with the new trolling motor and a new ram mount. That's actually not new. I've had it for a year. I didn't use it when I initially put the H12. Ooh, they're turning right there. We got to get up there. So you can see, if you watch any of the other videos, you can see it looks different. And it's like we're digging it. So, oh, there's a deep hole up here too. Wow, it's dropping. This doesn't show on the chart. Man, look at those pads. Is that bait being chased up there? I don't know, we gotta get closer to that. I'm getting the hollow body frog out. Captain Lou would be proud. The last video, he gave a tutorial on how to fish it. And I'm more of a buzz frog guy, so I don't fish hollow body frogs very much, but we're gonna give it a whirl. That's guard turning there. Up in the pads. But they are turning, they're active. Take 2, it's 9:36. We've hit a few spots. I don't know what you're gonna see before this because I had some audio issues. Maybe I got them worked out, maybe I didn't. But we're at spot number 3 or 4. This cold front is moving through quick. Wind got pretty nasty out on the main lake. So we ducked into this residential canal on the west side to try to see if we could get a bite. And we weren't the first one that had this idea. So there was 3 or 4 other boats in here. So we're headed back out to take our beating on the main lake and see if we can't find some fish. Everybody we've talked to is struggling. It's just one of those Florida cold fronts running through, even though it's not getting super cold. Tonight's gonna be 60, which is super cold for these fish. But stick around, we're gonna keep working at this. So, we're on spot number 4. decided to look at another part of the lake that we haven't seen. No fish in the boat, one gar bite, cold front. It's getting chilly actually. I'm gonna put my sweatshirt back on. Got these fish shut down. Yeah, we talked to a couple guys and one boat had a couple little ones. Somebody will be on them today, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be us. But we're still trying different things. We're seeing new parts of the lake we've never seen. We found a flat up here that's got buggy whips and pads and a little canal, so we're gonna give that a whirl for a while, so stick around.
What about you?
How did you get 5? We haven't got a bite yet.
Only a gar bite.
Well, that's right, I forgot. He got a gar bite. And he also caught a fence post. This is Middle Lake Hamilton, and I see 2 tournament boats already, and one's already come out. I see 3 tournament boats. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, he let it go. Dang it. Might have been a gar. Felt kind of funky the way it bit. There he goes. Oh, we got him that time.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a mudfish? Nope, that is a... Oh! Son of a...
We were close.
That was close. Didn't get a good hook set on him. Right at the mouth of this canal. He come and hit it once. I mean, that was, what was he, what, 3 or 4 maybe? It's pretty skinny. Oof. There are fish in this lake. Well, that was one opportunity missed. And in a tournament day like today, you can't really afford to miss any opportunities. Throwing a chatterbait at the mouth of this canal with some wind blowing in it. And there's got to be a drop off from pretty shallow water. We haven't been out there far enough yet, but you know, you got wind, you got a little bit of current. We've had a ton of bait in this canal, and I'm throwing a chatterbait. And right as I got in the mouth of the canal, I got bit. And then, but he didn't get it. And then the second time, he got it, and my net man let me down. I didn't get a good hook set. But, yep, so we figured something out. Let's just see if we can find some more fish. Stick around. Got him? Decent one. $2-pounder. Let me tag him first. Hey, give me that plastic box out of that compartment behind it. Well, there's one. Forgot we were filming there for a minute. Got into tournament mode. So, one, we're gonna stay right here and fish this outside wind-blown pad field now the sun's out and see what we can dig up. Stick around. All right, it's 11:30. We got an hour and a half before we gotta have the chip on the board. So today's summary is, it's been slow. Nathan's got a fish in the boat, pretty decent one. I lost one right at the boat because I did not get a good hook set on his chatterbait. He's coming at me. So we got like 2 pounds, maybe. We got an hour and a half to put some fish in the boat. We did have some success on windy pads. So what we're gonna do now, since we've not seen most of this lake still, as soon as Nathan gets his chatterbait tied on, we're gonna go ride the lake. The wind's died down, which is great. And we're gonna go look at the south end of the lake and look for windy pads that make a point, because that's all we got to go on right now, trying to build a pattern. So stick around. Because it is 12:10. We got 50 minutes to get the chip on the board. Although I am really relieved that the boat's at 100% again. Really relieved. That's what I'm saying. You see that?
Yeah.
There's just, I mean, that could be, well, I just scared bait. I just scared those glass minnows out of there. But with the wind blowing, you see it blowing that current out of that canal. So we got 2 points. We got the point on this side of pads and we got a point on the other side with pads. That's the kind of spot you can boat 4 fish in 20 minutes. Well, we got current running down that whole clump of pads there and coming across that point of pads.
And that point, or that cove, is what was blowing up this morning.
Yeah, right off in front of the dock there where that deep spot. It went to like 12 foot deep right in front of that dock.
Right there where it's calm too.
Yep. All right, we'll go give that a shot. We'll give that a shot. It's 12:14. We got a few minutes to catch a few fish. We're gonna give it our last gas effort right here where we started. The second spot this morning. Looked great. Had a lot of bait running around in it. Never could get bit, so stick around. Well, we made it back to the ramp. And we only wound up with the 1 fish, but we're getting ready to go to the weigh-in, so stick around. We'll see how everybody else did.
Like you? I have 5 in the boat. Give me your map.
Yeah, she's good size. You're gonna make me feel bad if that's the big fish, because I lost one about twice her size. Right after, like 5 minutes after we saw you guys.
2.26.
I don't think anybody found anything that was real productive. A good bag so far. He's saving the big one. He's saving the big one. He's saving the big one for TV. Come on, get it out of the bag. Oh, there we go.
Hell yeah, that's a winning one. That's a one, man. Good job, guys.
That's a nice bag.
Get one there. I'm doing that. 13-1-9.
Happy fish.